Sherman, thank you. Well, tonight a caregiver is now charged with murder, accused of killing a disabled man for settlement money. Investigators say the suspect ran multiple deplorable boarding homes in 2020. Fox 26's Abigail Dye is live with how you can protect yourself and loved one from these facilities. Abigail.
Well, Raji, education is key when it comes to this stuff, so you have to watch this story. When it comes to these nursing homes and extended care facilities, that is all state regulated. So you can go to the Texas Health and Human Services website. They have a long-term care provider search where you can search and see if these facilities are legitimate. But when it comes to these boarding homes and these group homes, that is regulated by the city and county. So it's really important to know the difference. Carol Richardson is now charged with murder, accused of killing 37-year-old Daniel Howie, a wheelchair-bound disabled man who was in his care and went missing in 2020. We told you about the boarding homes that Richardson was operating back in 2020.
But we have well over 200 citations. This is his file for his boarding homes.
He racked up multiple felonies, and Houston police shut his operation down back then. He was accused of stealing from tenants, assaulting them. I mean, you name it. But he was never charged with operating that boarding home without a license, because back in 2020, it wasn't illegal. Now it is, but there are still very different regulations around boarding homes than there are with assisted living facilities and nursing homes. I know, it's really confusing. That's why I sat down with someone who enforces these laws.
In a nursing home assisted living, you usually get a licensed caregiver. Those are also licensed by the state. Boarding homes, however, are not licensed by the state, but legislation has allowed counties and cities to be able to adopt regulations to regulate those to protect the vulnerable population that live within them.
So these are unlicensed facilities?
Correct.
And is there a permit that they have to get through the municipality?
They do.
Do you know how long permits have been required for these boarding facilities, like when that was adopted?
So Harris County adopted in March of 2021.
If someone were to not have a permit, that would be illegal, correct? You can't operate one of these without a permit?
Right. Once the adoption of the regulation, you cannot operate without a permit, or you're not supposed to. There's a potential civil penalty, fines, but there is also a criminal penalty for it. It's a Class B misdemeanor. It's an arrestable offense for not having your permits. Education is key. Make sure that they, reach out to our office, reach out to the sheriff's department, check on things before you just take your loved ones someplace and drop them off.
Now, this is the website that you would look up the permits for those boarding and group homes that are regulated through this city. And coming up on the News Edge at 10, I'll have a complete walkthrough of exactly how to do that. I'll see you in about an hour. Reporting live, Abigail Dye, Fox 26 News.